there's always something waiting at the end of the road.
BMW Films was a series of short films that we produced for BMW that originally only ran online.
It's just like pure product integration with the emphasis on pure entertainment.
I don't think any of us knew that BMW was going to be a milestone of the decade.
It was really exciting because we knew it was going to be the first time somebody did that, so that was going to be great. But there was a lot of terror, too.
It took us about 20 minutes to present the idea, and it took about 2 seconds for them to say yes. But then they asked us some hard questions, you know. How are you guys going to pull this off?
As we were going through the process, there were a lot of people saying, you want to put commercials on the web? What do you want to do?
The commercial drill was very different, and there was a very established process, you know, from pre-production through post-production. The great thing about BMW is that they did not feel it was their right to meddle with creating things that needed to be entertainment.
The client, Jim McDowell, was uncommonly brave. This was not a decision that any CMO, even today, would make in any way lightly.
Like a normal car client, if you're going to show the car, it has to be pristine, beautiful, every angle has to be worked out. They gave the directors a lot of freedom. They were bashing up cars, shooting at them. They understood that it had to be entertaining first and then a commercial last.
First of all, it was, you know, it was pre-YouTube. There really wasn't an existing player. There wasn't an existing way to play the film.
We wanted to go big screen. We wanted to go full screen. We wanted to fill up your computer monitor with a great story. And we knew that we couldn't do that with streaming, so we came up with this idea for doing our own film player.
And the technology people at Found did a fantastic job of figuring out how to have the thing sent to you overnight while you're sleeping, and then you get an email in the morning saying it's already in your computer. So that was the breakthrough, because streaming was so horrible back then. And again, no YouTube, no anything like that.
Buckle up.
So, I mean, obviously things have changed so much now where you can actually interact with it and do things and participate, and people are sophisticated and the technology is better. So it's come like, it's centuries difference.
Still looking back on it, that will always be a hallmark campaign.
That just happened to be one of the first projects that really took advantage of the digital medium. Now that becomes the task for all of us, is to, as the new mediums come out, how can we really maximize a creative idea specifically for that medium?
Okay, Godfather. Cool.
To have a client be that trusting is fantastic. Ultimately, it makes you incredibly accountable, but I think we all like to be accountable for something that certainly gives you the control to be able to do really great work.
Our client said this is either going to be a huge success or a huge failure. Fortunately, it was a huge success.